Alrighty. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy V Meezy, and I'm back. And yes, I'm fucking back. This may be my first video that y'all see of me, but I done seen y'all at least 3 fucking times, and my fucking camera keeps cutting out. If it ain't one fucking thing, it's another, dog. If it is not one thing, it is another. And let me tell y'all, that is a banger. What I just did, and they just like, oh my god, such a banger, dog. The video I just did was such a banger on Juice WRLD, or after the Juice WRLD, but I can't even recreate that if I try. I can't recreate that. I can't. But we're gonna react to the controversial rise of Speed. We don't got nothing else to do. Shout out to this man, you know what I'm saying? I don't really watch him like that, but I know who he is. I know, but I mean, although he is who he is, he damn near set records already, you know what I'm saying? He like literally was like one of the fastest growing YouTubers I've ever fucking seen. Like, I literally blinked and probably turned my phone off for a day, and then all of a sudden the nigga was at 1 million views in like a whole week or something. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sad about it. I'm high. I don't already done smoked halfway
sitting
through
at over 4 million subscribers, and just 1 year ago he had 10,000. The 17-year-old Cincinnati, Ohio native has dominated the platform. Even at one point gaining 1 million subscribers in about 6 days. He has built some sort of a toxic and high-stress community that at times can push him to his limits, but this may not be all his fault. I mean, after all, live streaming in general can attract some of the worst viewers, pushing streamers to lash out and react in ways that don't represent them very well. When it comes to Speed, the line between what's real and what isn't is so paper thin that sometimes it feels like you're not even watching a real person, but rather someone playing a character. Speed started his YouTube channel in late 2017, uploading NBA 2K and Fortnite highlights. 1 year later, he began live streaming himself playing Fortnite, but didn't really stay too consistent with it. It wasn't until April of 2020 when he got fully committed to live streaming, with a face cam and interacting with about 5 viewers. His game of choice, NBA 2K20. I started the video by saying Speed is 17 years old, but his age has been a bit of a mystery for some time. When he first started streaming, a person asked him in his chat what his age was.
I'm 21, y'all. Look, it's no secret. I don't plan on keeping it from y'all. I'm 21. My birthday is actually coming up next month, so I'll be 22 next month.
It's so common for young kids to tell people that they are older than they really are. I know when I was 13 on Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I would brag about being 15, thinking that that was so cool. The only reason why this matters is because very often in 2021, Speed did e-dates with Aiden Ross and various influencers where he tells girls that he is 19, so he will have a better chance at scoring a date with them. Obviously misleading them because at the time he was actually 16. On the other hand, some people see this as harmless. It's more so just for entertainment, and nobody's taking it that seriously.
Like when girls lie about the age, it's just like, yeah. Oh my gosh, she lied about her age.
You lied about yours.
Alright, let me get off this app, bro.
But in spring of 2020,
you lied about yours.
Show Speed was laying down the groundwork for his streaming career. Double check and make sure you're subscribed. Why not hit the like button?
Facts on the water.
Make sure you're drinking water. He stayed very consistent on NBA 2K20. He streamed every day and tried to get tapped into the community. He was lighthearted, funny, and happy. If he took an L, he would get a little stressed, maybe have a little freak out, but nothing more than a typical gamer. He was able to play with a bigger streamer, and he played really well. Got the shout out from him.
For my son, I showed Speed the first time that I had played with it and shot nothing but green.
This got him a couple more viewers, maybe around 10 or so on average. Unfortunately, NBA 2K kind of breeds toxicity, kind of like Call of Duty Modern Warfare lobbies. You can walk around a public gym and challenge random people.
I can't wait to get a P5,
Usually
yo.
the loser will just end up screaming into the mic all kinds
yo,
of
once I get a P5 and I get 2K back, and we going up for it. Cause I'll be funny as hell in this joint. I can't lie. When I be mad as hell in this joint, I just want y'all to see the bullshit I used to go through, you know what I'm saying? I had to take a little break. I had to stop. fucking, I don't even know how many controllers I don't went through.
Trying to build up his viewership. He was averaging around 20
after a while,
eventually amassed 1,000 subscribers.
The broke controller, I would keep the broke controller.
And getting to know them.
I'd keep the broke controller, and every time I get mad, I just put the working one down and just start breaking the one that's already broke.
Call him names and challenge him to games that he didn't want to
play. Because it was almost a guarantee I was fucking raging in this bitch, especially in 2K21. What?
6 to 10 minute clip of the stream as a YouTube video with a better title.
Yeah, 22, I don't know.
Funny reaction.
Y'all let me know what was the worst 2K. Because people say 2K18. But it's I could put up with 18. I couldn't put up with 22. I mean, as far as like the gameplay and shit like that, it was cool. But
he streamed and
I wasn't nah.
He got banned from streaming because YouTube thought he was 12. And you need to be 13 to stream.
So basically,
21 was crazy. Like, it had its ups and downs.
This would be the first of many, many videos where he tells his chat that he can't stream anymore. The ban would only last one day, and he would be back the next day because YouTube was obviously in the wrong. NBA 2K21 came out, and the community hated it. Aiden Ross was a big part of the game's top players leaving and moving on to different things. There was still a demand out there for 2K21 content. Plus, Speed would play as a unique position, a post scorer. Most content creators didn't play as this position. He figured out a way to be different, and that's what got him attention. At the turn of the year, things started to change a little bit. He was still a bright, positive, happy-go-lucky guy, but his rage moments were getting more and more apparent. Now he even had a person consistently commenting on his videos, time-stamping when he would have a freak-out, which was making the audience just skip to those moments instead of watching him play normally. Another ban.
That's tough.
I don't know if I'm doing Omegle no more.
This video got him the most views that he ever got thus far, and again, he was back the next day. You'll notice this become a trend. For the first half of 2021, Speeds kept on being consistent with streaming. He experimented with horror games and Fortnite, but 2K was still his go-to. One thing that started happening
I ain't gonna lie, I'm so glad I stopped playing the game for a little bit because the moment I gotta get on YouTube and my IP get leaked, oh my gosh, that's been I'm gonna have to reconsider. Grown up ass problems. The last thing I would want is somebody taking my IP. If somebody took my IP, yo, that's tough, man. That's tough. That's tough.
For comedic purposes, and he
that is so tough.
Growing his fan base and following. But the broken heart video.
That's not trolling.
He would also address his trolls.
That is not true. You out there and you hack IPs and boot people and shit like that, you should be in jail. You should be arrested. Those are the motherfuckers that y'all need to be arrested because they out here committing crimes. That is a fucking crime. I don't care what nobody say. That is a crime. If you boot people, that's crime. That's a criminal. Like, how do you even? How? I can't even. I don't even want to go on YouTube right now to look. Like, how does this work? That's crazy.
They actually take showers. Some people aren't just what? He would also address.
What? Hold on. Cause I gotta remember this a kid, right? Now, I'm not saying this because I want to clout chase him or none of that. What was that? I've never seen a human do that. What human got the light on their eyes and that's the dog's eyes. Bro, this nigga be barking. And it sounds so much similar to a dog. It is absolutely crazy. And then for that nigga to just have the flash in his eyes and the motherfucking... Hold on. Hold on. Wait a motherfucking minute. Wait a minute. I know I wear contacts and all that, but wait a minute. No. No. No, that's weird. I'm not gonna lie. That is weird.
Chat because he's very good at making this seem real. The video blows up and gets likes, views, and subs. Then he goes back to streaming the next day with tons of new viewership, never addresses the situation that happened the day before, and then the cycle repeats again a couple weeks later. It's a very strange middle ground where people can't tell if he's actually upset by these things or if he's on some 600 IQ marketing strategy. So now let me ask you what you think. Look how mad he gets at this comment.
You probably think that salad dressing is spicy, bro. What are you talking about? Bro, like, what is you, bro? You talking about salad dressing? What are you talking about?
Obviously, this is a harmless troll comment. But do you think he's genuinely mad about this? Or do you think he just uses it as an excuse to rage and freak out because it hypes up the chat and might be a viral clip later on? Chances are you think it's fake as well. But sometimes
see, I want the 5 mil views and all of that, but I ain't doing all that for it. I'm not doing all that for it. Yelling and barking and I can't do all that. Alright, but look, if I do that, y'all need to get me to 1 mil instantly. Shit, if I bark, y'all motherfuckers gotta get me to 1 mil. Get me to 1 mil. I'm high as hell too. Get me to 1 mil. Oh shit.
I just broke this shit, bro.
So what caused this was him losing the game, crying, physically harming himself, then ripping his jacket. And basically
no. This nigga ripped a hoodie. How the hell, yo? You know how strong you gotta be to rip a hoodie in half like you Hulk Hogan out this bitch? Yo, he's different. I'm not gonna lie. He is different, dog. This nigga ripped the hoodie. As thick as cotton as this Wawa shirt is, I don't even know if I can rip this bitch down the middle. He ripped the hoodie all the way. Oh my gosh, whoa.
Stream, his chat was saying rude things to him, so losing the game was actually just the final straw. But this reaction to me doesn't look very fake.
Stop donating! Stop donating! I don't even want it! I don't want it! I don't want it! Oh, I'm done, oh God, I'm out of
Now, it's not like Speed is 100% innocent and his chat
going
on?
on?
A reason. I made basically a whole video about this, but
See?
real quick, let me just say that oftentimes the chat copies the behavior of the streamer. You attract the type of people that you act like, so judging off his Omegle streams alone...
Yeah, you killed as fuck.
Thank you.
Hey, if you can rate me 1 through 10, what would you rate me? Be completely honest.
A 7.5.
Really? After I called you cute as I lied. Nah, shut the fuck up. I lied.
Yo,
you gonna give me a 7 point.
Bro,
Specific people that want to watch his content. Generally toxic people. Even if he's joking and he's just playing around or whatever, he's got a little edgy sense of humor, that's fine. You're still going to attract people who just genuinely want to see you bully people and be toxic all the time. So if you just want to have a normal stream, but the chat wants you to be toxic, they are going to take it out on you. Basically, his live streams from here on out would be him playing a game, chat torments him and says a bunch of annoying stuff, and then he handles it well. But about 20 minutes in, he'll have a rage moment. Then slowly rage more and more until he loses a game and ends the stream. Some days he handles the chat better than others, but every stream is filled with people trying to get him to freak out. I haven't really talked that much about his chat, but as it multiplied by the thousands, it got super toxic. Like, the things they would say to him, whether it was just in the chat or through donations, is bad, terrible. So bad, I don't even feel comfortable putting clips of them in this video. And obviously, he can't control what they say. People will figure out a way to say terrible things no matter what. So leaning into the freakouts and rage moments became a double-edged sword for him, because they were genuinely pissing him off some days, and other days he is just trolling them back. Either way, it's a high-stress situation. Blood pressure goes up, heart rate goes up, It's not a good long-term strategy. But Speed is not even close to the first person to use freakouts as a way to grow. Freakouts and rage moments have been a huge part of live streaming forever since video games are so damn frustrating. Flight Reacts, Pooh Gotti, and even Aiden Ross mastered the art of the freakout as a growth strategy. Anyways, for spring of 2021, he kept that same cycle of consistent streaming, rage moments, and broken heart videos. He had around 50,000 subscribers and was averaging more than 1,000 or so people in his chat. His viewers started clipping his freakouts and funny moments and posting them on TikTok. It got to the point where multiple pages have built big followings just by posting his freakouts. And the amount of views they were getting are just staggering. I think it also helped that Aiden Ross was peaking at this time.
I can't
he created an audience of people who like it, and live streaming in general was peaking at this time.
I got nothing against him.
He provided something that was similar but in his own unique way. In fact, he actually started a new trope that people really liked. Barking. Yes, Speed started barking when he got angry, which were some of the most popular clips that went viral on TikTok. The TikTok clips got a ton of new people interested in him. It made him grow faster than ever. In March, April, and May, he jumped from around 50,000 subscribers to 300,000 subscribers. But it was in June where it all culminated into something huge. He started putting his subscriber count on the screen and basing his stream around how fast he was growing because he was gaining subscribers really quickly. On June 22nd, he did his 400K stream, where he just kind of passed time waiting for him to hit the new milestone. When he was about to hit it, a ton of people watching started unsubscribing, hoping for a freakout, in which he did a little bit. Then 2 days later, he was about to hit 500,000 subs.
Hey man, I live in the hood.
And everyone loves it. It became this little game, watching his sub count go up and up. 3 days later, 600K stream. Then the next day,
oh shit, I didn't even notice my license showing out.
29th to find out that he was about to hit 800,000 overnight. So he went live that morning. Then later on in that same day, maybe 12 hours later, he was about to hit 1 million subscribers. In 24 hours, he gained 300,000 subscribers. And if you thought that was crazy, the very next day, June 30th, he hit 1.5 million subscribers. Obviously, Speed put in a ton of work until this point, but he also got a little lucky that hundreds of thousands of people were eager to see his reactions. As his sub count went up, it became sort of a game for people. It slowed down a little bit at the 1.5 million mark, but by the middle of July,
I'm gonna finish the video, then see what the fuck is.
That in about 3 weeks, he went from 300K to 2 million. Call it luck, call it a meme, call it whatever you want. But at this point, he was still growing like crazy and entertaining the millions of people that subscribed to him. So clearly, he took advantage of the situation and maintained their interest. After this, Speed was done with NBA 2K. He outgrew the game so fast. He knew that these people wanted him to be as crazy as possible all the time, so that's what he gave them. He also took a trip to LA to link up with Aiden Ross and many other streamers. For some reason, watching that in-person connection just changes the viewer's perspective.
Yeah, I have a problem.
Like the viewer is...
Alrighty, y'all, I'm back. Turns out that somebody actually did crash into a pole or some shit, but it sent my internet out. I couldn't finish watching the video, but it's back up and running now.
Plus,
you know what I'm saying? But
he wasn't giving into the trolls.
All right,
attacks kicking him offline. When he went back home to Ohio, he was almost exclusively trolling people on Omegle, more getting kicked offline, and more broken heart videos. But something else huge happened. Speed's unforeseen music career began in 2021.
That was a lot of fucking moving.
With a high-quality music video in which he was wearing his favorite shirt, barking, and twerking with his boys. The song was actually very well received, which made him want to do even more music. He would start uploading a song every month and sometimes twice per month. Now with over 1
Let me just relax, devil playing with me.
Millions of views on YouTube, clearly his fans are loving his music. And truthfully, it's not that bad. He has a lot of potential. Definitely a lot of questionable lyrics. I don't know if he wants to do this seriously or if he wants to do it as a meme. I mean, that seems to be his whole career at this point. For all of fall 2021, he just kept doing what he normally does. Streaming Omegle, scary games, some Fortnite, freaking out, dropping music, which is song Shade getting over 20 million views on YouTube, barking, chat saying the most terrible things to him. But the E-dates and IRL dating became something that his chat demanded. Watching Speed interact with girls was their new favorite thing. Probably because once the girls said something that he didn't like or they weren't into him, he would just bark, scream, or insult them, which is funny because literally nobody would react like that. But one day, Aiden Ross invited him to do an E-date with Ash Cash and a ton of other big streamers. And Speed took it too.
Could you? That's too on Earth, and we had to reproduce to make the world continue. No! Reproducing?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine, and then their kids. No.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
Listen, man. This kid is crazy, dog. I don't.
If we the last two people on Earth, who's gonna stop me?
Gee,
You're not stopping me. If we the last two people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Yeah.
Hold on, chill out. You're good, You're reading my phone, Mom. I'm tripping. You're good. I'm tripping. I'm thinking I'm on Omegle.
Now, this question that he asked her is a running joke that Speed does on Omegle. It's a joke that works in his community and for his chat.
See, and that's what's messing me up right now, cause I think he had like 7 million subscribers. It's 7 million people out there that really think that joint is that funny. Like, I mean, granted, it's creative. Me personally, I don't like it. But come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Fans, but as you can imagine, a lot of women don't find this joke.
What the fuck?
Those fans who don't know Speed. Now, he got eliminated from this E-Date, obviously, and he didn't like that. He started to blame Ash Cash and Aiden, and this is where I start to question a lot of those E-Dates. Do streamers actually take them seriously? I thought they were just for entertainment. Like, they weren't actually gonna get dates with any of these people. Is Speed's reaction fake? This is where Speed towing the line of what's real and what isn't becomes a little tricky for him. He took the joke too far, plain and simple. But now saying Aiden and Ash Cash for kicking you out and that they're wrong for that, this turned into a little beef between Aiden and Speed, which again, I don't know if it's real or not. Speed's joke went viral on various social medias and had a lot of people angry. Ash Cash had a lot of words to say about it on Twitter, rightfully so, but Aiden didn't stand up for Speed because he knew he was wrong. And Speed never really addressed it again. Today, I think they're all good, and Speed hasn't really done an E-Date since then, which is also probably good. I think a little clarity between what is a character and what is real life would help Speed out a lot. He's going to continue to get himself in sticky situations if he keeps being edgy like he is. But I also understand that the lure of not knowing what's real and what isn't is exactly what makes him so interesting. But sometimes you can get lost in the character. You play it so much that you even forget who you really are. I mean, the more crazy he acts, the more his views go up, and his chat rewards him. The formula is difficult to maintain because the chat doesn't really care about your well-being. They want to see you push the limits, because they don't have to suffer the consequences if you go too far. I understand he's young. It's normal to make mistakes. I bet he'll look back on some clips in a few years and cringe at himself. That's totally normal. But when you're making tons of money off the same exact thing that is causing
I'm trying not to sound like a hater, honestly. I'm trying not to sound like a hater. Like, I mean, you can make your money, kid, but it's like, at what cost? You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to be that forever. If you're going to maintain what you got, you're going to have to be that forever. You're going to have to be around here barking and all this. Next thing you know, they're going to want you to piss on the fire hydrant. You're going to have to, this is what you're going to have to do, you know what I'm saying, to maintain that image. Like, that's why I try to come on here and be as real as I can be, because I can only be me. But I ain't going around this bitch barking and shit. Y'all got them 2 barks out of me earlier, that's it. That's it. But like, when they say, oh, he makes mistakes and oh, he's gonna look back and cringe, it's like, this is past cringe. When you 23, 24 and you look back and you was on here barking, I hope he not barking when he's 23, 24. But it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know for real. This nigga got problems. Like, I don't know if this is a character. I don't know if, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Well, man, it's your boy Meezy, man. It's been real. Prayers for whoever that was that hit the poll. I'm pretty sure somebody definitely hit a poll. I'm not 100%, but for that to happen and then my lights and shit to go out, I'm pretty sure somebody hit a pole. So prayers up to them. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy V Meezy, and I'll be back with another one. I'm out.